So what is going on, everybody? How is everyone doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mezco 112 Collective Dawn of Justice Superman. So let's get into it right away and start off with the box. So we do get a basic style box for the Mezco 112 line, and we do get a very similar style box just like the Mezco Dawn of Justice Batman. On the slipcover here it says Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. We do get the logo for the movie right there, looking pretty cool. On the bottom says Superman and 112 Collective. And then the bottom of the box has the barcode and blah 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 stuff nobody cares about. And then here is the top of the box. And then here is the one side of it. And then the other side, pretty much same thing. And then the back of the box shows a few poses you can get the figure into along with some of the accessories. So let's remove the slipcover here. And on the actual box, we do get a very cool black and white image of the Superman figure. And then on the front of it, there's nothing on it besides 112 Collective. Then we do get the magnetized flap here that you can open up. And on the left side, we do get the Henry Cavill Superman logo, looking pretty nice. And then the other side, we do get the window with the figure and the accessories behind it. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open and take a closer look at the Man of Steel. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and Mezco once again did an excellent job with another 112 figure. And they did capture the likeness of Henry Cavill with this Superman. I know a lot of people are complaining, saying it doesn't look like him. Maybe it looks like that in pictures and videos, but having this in hand, it looks just like him. So I'm very satisfied with how the face sculpt turns out, because it looks just like Henry Cavill. Very nice paintwork around the eyebrows and the eyes. Eyes both painted looking in the same direction, so good job with that. Nice sculpt around the nose and the mouth. Then we do get the 5 o'clock shadow, mostly around his chin and then the lower part of his jaw on the lower part of his cheek. And then we get like some dots all throughout his face, like on the forehead, around the cheeks and the nose. And I feel like it's supposed to be freckles. I mean, it gives the figure like a realistic type look. So I think it was pretty good that they added that on there. Nice sculpt work on the ears there. And a lot of people are complaining that his skin tone is too pale. I think it's fine because Henry Cavill is a pale dude. Where the skin tone meets the black for the hair, very clean paintwork, so nice job with that there. And very nice sculpt work on the hair as well. And it is pretty much all black. They did add a very subtle brown paint all throughout it, and I think it gives the hair a nice touch, but very nice sculpt all throughout the hair there. The skin tone on the neck does match the face, so they did a good job with that. It does kind of look a little more pale compared to his face, but if you look at it on the side, it does match. I think the 5 o'clock shadow, it throws it off. Nice sculpt work on the neck there. Now for the torso, let's talk about the cape first. And I love the cape that Mezco gave this Superman. It is pretty wide, like the Dawn of Justice Batman. So that's about how wide it goes, but you could fold it back in case you feel like it's too big, and it looks great. So I really like the cape, and I love the cloth material that they chose for the cape. The only issue I have with the cape, though, is you see how it is tucked in to this piece here, but on this side, it's like they glued a little bit on the cloth clothing, so that is a minor complaint that I do have with the figure. One of my favorite things, or probably my favorite thing about the figure, is the Superman S, or the symbol that stands for hope in Kal-El's language, and I think they executed the Superman symbol perfectly. It looks great. And I like how it's risen up on the cloth clothing. That looks pretty cool. Beautiful sculpt and paint all throughout it. So very nice job with it. I love the texture of it as well. So good job with the Superman S there. And then the cloth clothing. Once again, Mezco worked in cloth clothing practically perfectly on a 6-inch scale figure. So very nice job with it. And I love like the texture of the suit here. It looks like how his suit looked in Dawn of Justice. So very good job with the Superman suit. And then we do get this design around the waist here, the golden light blue on the side of the torso. Then it continues to the back there, down the lower back and the waist. And then we do get some stitching running down the center of the back, and then a little more stitching right there behind the arm. And then the arms, nice job with those. We do get the design again around the forearms and the wrist, and we do get the stitching running down the side there. An issue some people might have, including myself, is you can't get his arms all the way up to get him in any good flying poses. So that is a little disappointing, but I mean, it's kind of expected because of the cloth clothing with the Mezco 112 line, so it's really not that big of an issue for me, but it might be for a lot of people. Now for the legs, they did a good job with those as well. We do get that design running down the side of the leg, then continues to the back, around the back of the knees and the calf there. So good job with the design there for Superman's suit. And then we do get these Superman boots, and I think they did an excellent job with them. They look very nice. I love the texture of them, nice sculpt throughout them. And we do get like a very subtle either black wash or black paint shading. I think it looks good. Some people might not like it because it kind of looks like his boots are dirty. But I think it looks pretty cool. So they did a good job with the boots. And then there's the bottom of them. Not much going on there. We just got some peg holes. So overall, this is definitely hands down my favorite Henry Cavill Superman. I think Mezco really killed it with this figure actually, and I'm extremely satisfied with how the detail turned out with this Superman. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we get a decent amount of stuff included with this Superman. So we do get a Mezco bag, of course, in case you would like to store your accessories in here. So we do get that. And then we also get a Mezco stand. So we do get the base with the Batman vs Superman logo on it, then a peg right there in case you want to peg it into the bottom of Superman's feet. Then we do get the arm for the stand. If you want to unpeg that peg there, flip it over, take the bottom of the arm, and then just peg it through the bottom there, and the peg just unpegs, as you can see right there. And if you want to set up the stand, just peg it into the top, and then there you go. As simple as that. And it does swivel on the bottom, also hinges on the bottom, hinges at the middle, hinges at the top, swivels at the clamp, and then the clamp is also on a hinge. So we do get that. And then we also get an add-on for the stand. And this is the same thing we got with the 112 Dawn of Justice Batman. And this gives you the option to pose around the cape. And personally, for me, I'm not a fan of this at all. I feel like it's too much of a hassle and just annoying setting up. I'd rather not even get it to tell you the truth. But I guess it's cool that they included it, so you do have that option. So we do get this piece here with the 7 holes, and then it is on a hinge, as you can see. Then we do get the clip that you clip right here on by the clamp. So you set that up like that, bend this piece back, and then we do get these 5 bendy wire pieces. And then on one end we get this clamp clip type piece, which you push down on it and slide the cape in it, and it holds up the cape on all of them. Then on the other side we get these pegs, and you just peg them into whichever one of these 7 holes you would like. I'll just show you how to set up one of them, and then at the end of the video I will show you what the figure looks like when you have it all set up. So you put the figure on the stand however you would like, whichever pose you would like to put him in, and then you get the bendy wire set up here. Whoops, where's the cape? There we go. So what you got to do is you got to bend down on this clamp, and you just slide the cape through as you bend down, and then there you go. That's what you have to do with all 5 of them. Then you can have it posed up whichever way you would like. Like I said, personally for me, I'm not a fan of this design. I feel like it's just annoying, but I guess it is cool that they give you an option to let you be able to pose around the figure's cape in some sort of way. So we do get that. And then we also get 3 interchangeable heads. So we do get this one on the left that comes on the figure out of the packaging. Then we did take a look at before, and this is the more basic type looking face for this Superman. And they did do a very good job with it. It does look like Henry Cavill, and I think it's my favorite out of all 3 of them. Then we do get this one in the middle, which is the angry teeth gritted face. And they did a very good job with this one as well. It does look like Henry Cavill. It's not perfect, but I can see the likeness of the actor in this face, so very good job with that. Nice paint and sculpt around the eyebrows and the eyes. Eyes both painted looking in the same direction. We get some sculpted wrinkles in between the eyes. Nice sculpt and paint around the teeth for the mouth and the nose and everything. We do get the 5 o'clock shadow, so good job with that. I do have a speck of black paint right above the left side of his lip there. Very clean paint where the skin tone meets the black for the hair, so good job with that. And nice sculpt on the hair as well. We do get that darker brown added in with the black for the hair, so that looks pretty cool. And all the heads are very simple to interchange, so we do get that one. And then we also get the same exact face, but this one has some red paint added around the eyes and then yellow for the pupils, like he's about to shoot out his eye lasers. And it actually looks pretty cool and looks badass once you have it on the figure. I just wish they included an eye blast accessory with this face, so you can actually see like eye lasers shooting out of his eyes. Maybe if they like had it peg in or something, kind of like what the DC Collectibles film Superman had. But for what it is, I think they did a pretty good job with it. The paint looks good for the pupils, for the yellow there, and I like how they added the red paint all around the eyes. We get some sculpted wrinkles in between the eyes there. Nice sculpt and paint around the mouth and the nose and everything. And then we do get the 5 o'clock shadow again, so good job there. And then I do have a speck of black paint under the left side of his lip and then above the left eye right there. But very clean paint where the skin tone meets the black for the hair once again, so good job with that. And very nice sculpt on the hair, and we do get the darker brown added in with the black as well. So we do get those 3 interchangeable heads, and then we also get a Gotham City manhole cover, and this thing looks awesome. They did an excellent job with the paint and the sculpt on this. Very cool little accessory that they added in here. There's the back of it, very nice paintwork and sculpt. And as you can see, there's a crack here, so it does split apart. And it splits apart very easily, but once you have it together, it really stays together well. I don't know if it clips in, but I feel like it might be magnetized because it really holds on there well. Just dope looking manhole cover. So we do get that. And then we finally get 8 interchangeable hands. So we do get a pair of fists, of course, which come on the figure out of the packaging, and very nice sculpt work on all of these hands. I have some random paint on there for some reason. I don't know why. But I love the way the top of the hands look. You can see the bone from each finger on the top of the hand. That looks dope. And they sculpted some veins on there as well. Very nice sculpt work on the knuckles and everything. Get the thumbnail sculpted on there, some sculpted wrinkles on the palm because he's really making a hardly clenched fist because he's about to beat the crap out of Batman. And I don't know if they're painted or not, I can't tell. But we do get a pair of fists, and all the hands are very simple to interchange. Then we do get a pair of gripping hands, which is meant for him to grip onto the manhole cover so he can rip it apart just as easy as ripping paper. And you can see the fingernail sculpted on there, nice job with that. And then the top of the hand, you do get the bone for each finger on the top of the hand there. That looks pretty cool. Nice sculpt work on the knuckles and everything. So we do get a pair of those. And then we also get a pair of karate chippity chop chop hands. And pretty good sculpt on these. The palm doesn't look as good as the top of the hand there. As you can see, they sculpted some lines around the knuckles. The fingernails are sculpted on there, and then the bone for each finger is on the top of the hand. And I feel like they sculpted a vein on there also. So pretty cool looking karate chop hands. So we get a pair of those. And then finally we get a pair of these open type hands. And very good job with the sculpt on these. The fingernails are sculpted on there, and they sculpt work around each finger on the knuckles and everything. And then they did sculpt the bone from each finger on the top of the hand. That just looks really cool. And I have some random blue paint on there. I have no idea why. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with Superman. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. Now for the height of the Man of Steel. It looks like he stands around 6.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Suicide Squad Joker, the Mezco 112 Dawn of Justice Batman, the Mezco 112 Joker, and the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Suicide Squad Joker, the Mezco 112 Green Arrow, and the Good Smile Company Figma Avengers Hulk. And then here he is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Shadowland Daredevil. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, we do get 2 points at the neck, and we do get some very nice movement at both these neck joints. So the upper neck joint, you can get Superman's head to go up about that much, which is pretty good. Then going down, he just pretty much looks straight ahead. We do get some really good pivot there, and then it also swivels. The lower neck joint, pretty good forward and back movement. And then we do get a tiny bit of pivot, and then it also swivels. So with both joints, he can pretty much look all the way down and pretty much look all the way up. So very nice movement with both the neck joints. Now we do get a point of articulation at the torso, right under the chest. It only crunches forward about that much, and then back about that much. We do get some pretty good pivot there, and then it also swivels. Now the waist joint goes forward and back just a tiny bit. I really can't get it to pivot, and then I can't get it to swivel at all either. So with the waist and torso, Superman can crunch forward about that much, and then goes back actually a really good amount. Now for the arms here at the shoulders, we do get that butterfly type joint, so you can move the shoulders or the arms forward and back, and then we do get a little bit of a circular motion out of the shoulder there. And then the arms go out to the sides, a lot more than 90 degrees, so that's good. I wouldn't push it up any further than that so you don't damage the cloth clothing. And then the arms do go up and down, and you could get them up, I'd say about 90 degrees. I wouldn't go any further than that so you don't tear or rip the cloth clothing. And like I said before, some people might not like you can't get his arms all the way up to get him in the classic flying pose. We do get the bicep swivel. We do have double jointed elbows that bend in a little more than 90 degrees. Then we do have a ball hinge at the wrist, so it does swivel and hinges back and forth. Now, some people probably wish there was bendy wire in the cape. Sometimes I do wish it was in there, but I mean, the cape just sits really well on this figure, and bendy wire would kind of ruin that in a way. But it is also good to have bendy wire, but also not. Now, for the legs here, Superman can kick forward about 90 degrees, so nice movement there. Goes back a tiny bit, and then kicks out to the side about 90 degrees, and then we do get swivel at the upper thigh, so very nice movement up there. Then we have double jointed knees that bend back pretty much all the way. And we do have a little bit of a swivel at the boot, but I really don't think you should move that point of articulation because that's where the cloth clothing is tucked into. Plus you get the swivel at the ankle there. And then the ankles go up about that much, and then go down a pretty good amount as well. And then we do get some pretty damn good pivot for being a Mezco 112 figure. I feel like this Superman has the best ankle pivot out of all the Mezco 112 figures that we have gotten so far. But we do get some very nice movement with this Superman. I know some people might not like that you can't get his arms all the way up for the flying pose, but you're still going to get him in some really good, badass Superman poses, and I'm about to show you some of them right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Mezco 112 Collective Dawn of Justice Superman. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, you can head over to Agelessgeeks.com. I'm pretty sure he'll have this in stock in a few weeks or so. And don't forget, if you purchase something from there, to enter in codename Daredevil to get yourself a 5% off discount. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell icon. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. So we do get a basic style box for the Mezco 112 line. So we do get a basic style box for the Mezco 112 line, and chibbity cha cha choo choo cha. And we do get a clear slip cover, and then on that it says beep beep. What the hell? And we do get a very similar style box like the Dawn of Justice of Batman. And then we get 5 of these, and they're all different length, blah 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 blah. Peg it into the bottom of the figure's feet, and then we do get these and and it is on a hinge like that. Oh my god, that was so dumb. And it is on a hinge like that. Oh man. And the Mezco 112 Joker and the the SH figure art, so it's what? And then pretty much looks oops. So we could get the upper neck joint to look up. Damn. And we get some really great movement at both the neck joints, so we can get Superman, damn it, on the stand here. And then you take the cape. Alright, that didn't work out.